celebration. The town is Ilion, New York, nestled in the heart of the estate. Here in this grassroots village, we see where the true strength of America lies. Not in the New Yorks, the Chicagos, but in the smaller bedrock communities like Ilion, like your own town. Yes, Ilion is a typical American village, and like a lot of other small towns, Ilion has its main street, center of the local business section, where modern automobiles now crowd the wide paved streets. Horse-drawn carts and wagons once moved slowly along dirt lanes. Ilion's residential section is tip-town throughout the country, with the quiet, shaded streets and the roomy homes of small-town USA. And here we also find the peaceful, attractive churches of the religious American community. Ilion grew up on the banks of the Erie Canal. Alongside this famous waterway, a single forge of the pioneer Remington family grew into a world-famous industry which produced the first commercial typewriter. And here, inside the offices of the Remington Rand Plant number 2 in Ilion, a meeting is taking place to discuss how best to celebrate the town's 100th birthday, which is coming up in just 7 weeks. Several ideas are suggested. Then one man suggests an old-time celebration with a whisker-growing contest.
That's it. We can have a whisker contest.
Philo Remington wore a beard. We could make this celebration in honor of one of the men who helped form Ilion. Offer prizes for the one who grew the beard most like Philo.
Fine, Stub. And since Gene brought this subject up first, you act as chairman of the whisker contest.
And here we are 7 weeks later. This whisker idea is proving to be a wonderful way to work up enthusiasm for the Ilion Centennial. People all over are talking about Ilion, the village of whiskered men. There's no need to put up signboards for the town's 100th anniversary. No one can forget there's a birthday approaching when they see these whiskers advertising it wherever they go. Visitors seeing sights like this are spreading news of the centennial far and wide. And the townspeople are all cooperating. Even the volunteer firemen are growing beards. And you know, there's something quite comical in this atomic age about men in the 20th century setting sporting a 19th century crop of chin whiskers. Of course, when hot summer weather sets in, a full set of whiskers isn't too comfortable, and tempers are apt to flare up occasionally.
Look. Hold your hair, straighten your tie. Shave. Can't I relax once in 100 years?
Well, 100 years ago, my grandfather had a beard. Now, on him it was good, and on you it was terrible.
Yes, well, 100 years ago, my grandmother did her own laundry, too.
Each beardless man has to pay a fine and carry the receipt with him at all times. There's another good reason, too, why so many men are growing beards. The Centennial Committee is giving a Remington electric shaver to every contestant in the whisker contest. So this man knows that in just a few days more, he'll have earned a free shaver. Meanwhile, the Centennial Committee is making final plans for the big celebration. They decide on 12 different categories of beards for which prizes will be awarded. The grand prize, they agree, should be the beard most like Philo Remington's, the man who manufactured the first Remington typewriter. Afterwards, a whisker-cutting contest will be held to see which of the prize winners can remove his beard fastest with an electric shaver. The wind-up of 7 long weeks of careful preparation is finally approaching. Everyone is eagerly waiting for the whisker judging and the whisker-cutting contest to get underway. But first, festivities begin with a big fun parade.
Friends, excitement reigns supreme tonight in Ilion, New York, where the entire central Mohawk Valley are gathered to witness a fun parade together with a whisker shaving contest, which climaxes the centennial celebration here at Ilion, New York. In just a few moments, we'll see the parade pass before our reviewing stand. And following the policeman is the parade marshal, Mr. Al Sutton of Remington Rand, riding in a 1915 Ford as Grand Marshal of the parade. There's nothing like a little feminine polka, too, to dress up a parade. And here's some beautiful young ladies performing in front of the grandstand for us. And here's the queen of the party, ladies and gentlemen. It's Miss Ilion and her attendants. Miss Ilion, really Barbara Jarvis. Sitting up there on top, isn't she a queen? And next in the procession, ladies and gentlemen, is a special float, the Night Gang from Remington Grand Plant number 2. Pick up a little of that band music. Ladies and gentlemen, here's an addition to the parade, a truck with a very, very peculiar-looking building on the top of it. It seems to me that that's reminiscent of the old days. My goodness, there's a chick sale, a real, honest-to-goodness chick sale. Seems to me there's somebody inside. Yes, there is. There isn't room for all that want to get in there. Even to the Sears Roebuck catalog. Oh, catastrophe in the offing. Oh, we're all safe now. Here's the fire department, ladies and gentlemen, the K-A-S-T fire department. Engine number 1. If I don't miss my guess, that's about a 1909 Ford. Hey, excitement galore. That's the Cass Bridge Fire Department, ladies and gentlemen. And there they go. Here's the 40 and 8, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly no parade of any kind of description would be complete without the 40 and 8. And here they are. Seems to me the drum corps isn't playing very loud. The American Legion, 40 and 8. 40 men and 8 horses. Let's see if we can pick this steam engine up as it goes by here. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's the 40 and 8 organization of the Ilion Memorial Post, number 920, American Legion. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, out of some 250 to 300 applicants in the Black Beard contest, there are remaining on the stage some 30 from which will be picked the winner. The barbers are now selecting the winner, or attempting to select the winner. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to 2 out of some 250-odd Blackbeards. Oh, 3, and the barbers haven't yet decided who the winner might be. Well, the judges have finally selected the winner, and now one of the ladies in waiting for the Queen is going to present.
It's my pleasure at this time to present the lady in waiting to our Miss Ilion, Miss Carol Wilson. prize to Jack Peterson for the blackest beard.
The gentleman on the stage has just won the Gabby Hayes contest. He looks most like Gabby Hayes.
Ray Stanton, Gabby Hayes.
Here's an unusual contest taking place in this Friday night celebration and bearded men contest. These gentlemen are competing to be named Mr. Rasputin. Mr. Rasputin, the wrestler. Here's Mr. Rasputin.
Georgie Sherlock, I'm Rasputin.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the contest for the contestant who appears most like Mr. Philo Remington. The judges are now going to select the one that looks the most like Philo Remington. There's number 1, number 2, number 3, and 4 step out.
All right, the barbers are in the quandary again. They're going to let you folks decide. Two left. Right again.
And here is the winner by popular acclaim. Let's see if we can find out who he is. And here is the winner, the contestant that looks most like Philo Remington. Let's see if we can find out who he is. Our master of ceremonies, Mr. Al Sutton, is going to tell us in just a moment.
Philo Remington.
And there he is, the winner, being presented a prize by Miss Ilion. And a handsome gentleman he is, too. To tell us about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, now comes the big event of the evening, the grand shaving contest. Now, each one of these boys have been equipped with shavers, and they're going to do their best to get those beards off in a hurry. Now, there's a little procedure that we have to go through. I'll count 1, and they'll hold up the razor in their hand. I'll count 2, and they'll turn and face the mirror. I'll count 3, and they'll start shaving. Just as soon as the first man is finished shaving, he is to hold up his hand and turn around and face the audience. We have 3 timers here who are going to time for the first, second, and third prize. Now we're all ready to start. 1, and 2, and 3.
Better get up.
Now there's about as busy a bunch of young fellas as you can find anywhere in these United States. Here's a chap on the end that's really going to town on that beard of his. Look at those whiskers come off. And a good black heavy beard he had too. Yes, sir, he's a very, very busy young man. How about the fellow next to him? What's he doing? Yes, sir, he's still working at it too. He's getting it for him. He's finding what that's for. He's getting it. Looks like we have a winner.
Okay.
And now here's our master of ceremonies ready to announce the winners of the shaving contest.
Now we're going to call the winners over. John Janica, for third place. Really is second place because we got a tie for first, and we're going to bring Nicholas Nettie over next for the first tie for first place. And the next is J. Paul Renaud.
And now the awarding of the prizes. And here's our master of ceremonies, Mr. Sutton.
Paul Renaud. Okay. Number one. Miss Ilion, will you award the prize for Now the time is second. Nicholas Nettie. And the prize for John Danica. The three oldest men who entered the beard contest are over 80 years of age. And we're going to award them a special prize. Otis Pierce, would you come out, please? Miss Ilion, would you present this to Mr. Pierce? Fred Coleman, will you come out, please? For each one of those grand old gentlemen. And I think all three of them deserve a wonderful round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, these young ladies have been most gracious in giving the people of Ilion their time during the parade last night. They got all wet and spoiled their lovely gowns, but they were game and come out tonight just for you boys. So, in behalf of you boys, of the Brothers of the Bush, we're going to award these young ladies some nice Farrington jewel boxes.
And now, every gentleman who entered the Bearded Man's Contest is being awarded a Remington electric shaver.
So the curtain comes down on the Great Ilion Whisker Contest. And to wind up this highly successful celebration, a banquet is scheduled for the following night. The principal speaker is to be General Groves, who is just about to be introduced at the Centennial Dinner.
It is indeed a great pleasure to present to you General Leslie R. Groves, the wartime head of the Atomic Bomb Project and Vice President of Remington Rand. General Groves. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to be here today. Ilion is not a strange place to me, for the roots of my family are located in this immediate vicinity. Both my father and my mother were born within a few miles of this village. My father on a farm at Kirkland, my mother in West Winfield. Both lived in Utica. My father practiced law there. I myself was born in Albany, and that is not very far from this village. So I think I have a right to regard my visit here today as the return of a native. I'm glad to be able to say that, because what I have to talk about tonight is not far afield from that topic, the return of the native.
General Groves, after paying tribute to the town of Ilion and the pioneers who founded it, goes on to urge a return by the entire nation to the character traits of those pioneers. Willingness to work, determination, and decision are vitally needed today, says the general.
We cannot afford to risk the future of the next 50 generations of Americans through weakness, stupidity, disinterest, or outright treachery in high places. Our task is clear, and the line by this time should be firmly drawn. Let me repeat Washington's words at Valley Forge: let none but Americans be on guard tonight. Thank you very much.
And so the Ilion Centennial celebration passes into the history it was designed to honor. The whole countryside salutes this little community for a fine civic job well done.